Like you, I'm getting older. In fact, I'm on the other side of 50. In fact, if I'm completely honest, I'm quite a bit the other side of 50. But there are plenty of upsides to getting older. One upside is that the older you get, the more stuff you should know that's worth knowing. But unfortunately, it isn't always the case that just because you're older, that you're smarter. Because some people get stuck at a certain point in their lives, and what might have been right, say 10 years ago, is no longer right for today. One area that I find a lot of salon owners and stylists get stuck in is the answer to the question, what are the accepted and realistic levels of productivity for a stylist today? For example, let's imagine that 10 years ago, that if a stylist generated £1,000 or $1,500 a week in total services, that it was considered acceptable or good. Or 10 years ago, that might have been acceptable, but that doesn't mean that it's acceptable or good enough today. You see, what it costs to run a business today is more than what it cost to run a business 10 years ago. The products you use cost you more. Your electric bills cost you more. Your rent costs you more. Your employees cost you more. In fact, it will be hard to find things that don't cost you more today than what they did 10 years ago. So obviously, what was acceptable levels of productivity from a stylist 10 years ago is not the same as what it should be today. You see, slowly but surely, the costs incurred in running your business creep upward. And in many cases, while you may try to absorb those costs, perhaps you'll try and run a leaner and more efficient business. Well, that's a good approach to being in business at any time. But there comes a time where you can't get any leaner and you can't get any more efficient and you simply can't absorb the costs anymore. So ultimately, you have to produce more revenue with the same amount of people. Now, sometimes that means a price rise for your services, and prices should increase regularly, at least in line with whatever inflation is. Other times, it's not a case of a price rise, but a case of reassessing the results, the productivity, performance levels of your people, and asking yourself and them, is it good enough? Are they growing? Are they retaining clients? Are they getting referrals? Is their average bill growing? Are their retail levels at an acceptable level? Is there percentage of clients that are having colour and treatments at an acceptable level? Now, sometimes the answer will be a resounding yes. So congratulations to you and to them. Other times it will be a resounding no. They're stuck at a level that might have been good enough 5 or 10 years ago, but it just isn't good enough today. So what are you and what are they going to do about it? As I often say, dealing with these issues isn't the fun, sexy or creative side of running a business, but no one said that running a business was going to be fun, sexy or necessarily creative. But when you get it right, I promise you, it's a beautiful thing. Now, if you need help with information on how to do that, then check out the free resources tab on my website or visit the store at growmysalonbusiness.com. And I love getting your feedback, so please feel free to ask a question or leave a comment in the box below, and make sure that you share this video with your team and your hairdressing community. And if you're interested in either one-to-one coaching or seminars for yourself or your team, then email me at anthony@growmysalonbusiness.com. So thank you for watching, and if you don't already subscribe to the 2-Minute Salon Manager, you can do so by visiting growmysalonbusiness.com. Have a great week.